Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Number 1, the American League's batting leader steps into the box. Coming up next. Number 13 is on the mound for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Piscotty.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, how about Stephen Piscotty? He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Chapman takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The 2-1 home. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Hard hit ball to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there too. Do not test this guy's arm.
In now, Ramon Laureano.
Batting 6. The center fielder, number 22.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And another foul ball. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Chad Pinder, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Chad Pinder.
First pitch on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Pinder, originally from the state of Virginia, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hit. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Houston leads this one 1-0. At the plate, number 11. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Here's Jurickson Profar. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Second base, Jurickson Profar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Number 9 is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Matt Chapman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1-0 the count. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The batter,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Chapman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Right side hit hard, and that's through for a hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. Puig is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Throw won't get him. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. So first and third with one away, and that'll bring up the big-time RBI man, Marcell Ozuna. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Bregman is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Laureano. And their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. A's strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Leading off the inning, Chad Pinder, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Standing in, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 11.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, Jurickson Profar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
We got time.
And a step off. The next 0-2. Hot shot to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stepping up to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now here it comes. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So stepping in, Matt Chapman. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Chapman.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
This ground over to first, right to him, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up.
Designated hitter, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Softly hit here to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Skied into very shallow right. Puig is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
The batter, the shortstop.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Astros 6 and the A's nothing. Ready for another shot now. Number 11. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Standing in, Jurickson Profar. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Jurickson Profar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And it's fouled away. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2. Now that's popped up. Number 9 waits on it. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope,
fastball just misses. That's ball 1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. 2 out, nobody on. And there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a solo shot here for Stephen Piscotty. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Boy, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Astros lead this one 8-1. Now in the box, Anthony Rizzo starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball is chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground, maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. Ready once again, Matt Olson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Two and 0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Left side. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 13 hosts his league-leading 21st victory as he struck out 13 in this one. Number 71 couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss.